Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roundy and this is my husband. We are back again with another video together. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and welcome back to all my old regular subscribers. So we are back with another video, and today we will be talking about
our signing ceremony, our intimate wedding that we did with our family members.
So as you guys can see by the title, we are talking about why and how we decided to sign instead of doing a wedding at that time. So before we get into this video anyway, I'd like to say that we are like in no means trying to make it seem like other people did things the wrong way or whatever, or condoning what we did and not the other things or whatever. We're just trying to explain to you guys why and how we did what we did. Maybe it could help someone else out there, or whatever, but then we're not trying to say this is the better way of doing things. No. So anyway, for those that are new to our channel and haven't watched all of our videos, we met in 2017.
Yes.
And we started dating in 2017 July. We met in March.
Yes.
Started dating in July. But you can go watch a video about
how we met. Yes.
Yeah. So we've been together for almost 5 years now. So anyway, when we decided to sign, and we had been living together formally since last year after we got engaged.
Yeah.
But we were still not married.
And what December, I paid Lobola. We were still not formally married. In our cultures, right? Ubana after ulobolile, umakoti uyamkelwe ekhaya. So even though ngo December sendilobolile, but wayengakamkelwa ekhaya still.
Yeah.
Right. So we were planning to ubana enzelwe uciki, but then we decided that if uzokwenza uciki, why singasign? Like, why don't we get married? Let me just put it like that. Why don't we get married and just combine those two together?
Yeah. And so when we lobola last year, and then we didn't know when exactly we were going to do Tsiki, and we hadn't decided we will do Tsiki and a signing ceremony at the same time, right? And so the planning of Utsiki, well, abantu abadala, elderly people in our families, were planning around Utsiki because that's how it's normally done. It's not a really it's not a normal thing by abantu basign, so they're planning around Tsiki and stuff like that. And so we thought, and also because personally for me, I did not like staying. I enjoyed living together so much, but we're not married, yabo. And even though so lobolile nzokitsiki, I thought personally, I don't know if it's the right thing, but like I thought in the eyes of God, I'm still not married because yabo. And then this says like cool, but then anyway, we decided that because we want to plan a wedding properly, we thought that normally people once kulotyolwe, you feel like okay, you need to get married because you want to live together at the same time.
Yeah.
And then so you feel like you need to get married and you end up not having the kind of wedding you wanted. Yeah. So we thought okay, in order for us to be able to plan
properly
for the wedding we would like to have, we should
let's start with the signing ceremony, and then when we plan our wedding, we are not under no pressure. Like, we know but says chatting charter, but we haven't done the actual wedding.
Yeah.
So when we want to do the actual wedding, we could do it in 3 years, we could do it in 5 years. It would be easy for us to plan ngepace yethu under no pressure yobana actually asikatshati, so funeke senze umtshato, right? No, now we know we are married, but as we haven't done the wedding.
Excuse me. Yes. So that was our thing. But okay, we want to do the signing now, and then we can live together and not have the pressure behind our minds about you. We still need to do the wedding. We can do it now. We can do it next year. We can do it in 5 years. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So anyway, our planning towards the signing, we had to first decide where we are going to sign, who's going to help us sign, who will be there, what are we going to be wearing, and when.
Yes.
Yeah.
And for normal signing, right, only 2 witnesses are required, right? And there's other people sign a court, other people sign kwa Home Affairs, other people sign in front of a pastor, as long as that person is the registered, what is it called?
Yeah.
Officiator or like
marriage officer.
Yes, marriage officer. As long as that person is registered as a marriage officer. So for us, we knew we couldn't just invite 2 people, and our other reasoning behind it was like, if we decide to do this now, we might as well like just have our very closest families for them to witness it with us. And we also had to choose a pastor who was going to do it, also look for a venue. Are we gonna find a church? Are we gonna find a hall? Are we gonna, because normally these people just want a place where there's a roof. Yes, a venue where there's a roof on top, but like at the same time we wanted a place small enough to accommodate the few people that we thought should be there.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, guys, you guys know most about our families. Even though we do have like our intimate families, we have a lot of family people. So now having to decide about, okay, we just initially we said wanted 10 people, which is 2 of us and 8 other people. Below 8 people, there's a pastor and his wife. So we need 6 people from our families because we're just signing.
Yes.
Our parents didn't understand the whole signing situation. They were like, are you getting married or
sign
not?
On Tony. Yeah, that was the question. Because sign on Tony. Sithini sibizi taxi.
Who's gonna come? Who's not going to come?
Babathena bangazuza sizocacisa sithini ebantwini sizothi siyaphi.
Yeah.
You know, it was a whole lot of confusion to abantu abadala actually.
Yeah. So at first we thought we were going to use a church. So that's plan bana, okay, we'll go to church, sign, and then sephume, maybe have lunch, and then go. Ne? And then it turns out the church has to be notified that whichever church we're using has to be notified that kukhona abantu bazozo sign up, and people will just come. And our problem was that people will just come unexpectedly, and we can't chase them away because it's church. And now we'll be trending. Wow, we got married, and it'll seem like we're doing a wedding. Low budget vibe.
Low budget, yes. Once there's more people, but it's a small thing. It's like actually these people are doing a big wedding at a low budget.
Yeah.
And if the budget vele had to be low because it was a small thing.
Yeah, it was fine for what we were doing.
Yes.
So anyway, the pastor was going to help us. That's why I asked my cousin, because he's also a pastor and marriage officer. So I asked him, okay, please help us, because Naboy Lobola, he was there. And then he said, hey, if you do it, because at first he said, let's just shoot 2 birds with 1 stone. Do it at his family church in Port St. John's, and then the following day going to Utsiki, kwalapha, even the same day later. Hayi kwacaba hey ilali izobuza uba kwenzekani
in church.
Yes.
And basically
families
would want to come, and abantu basezilalini abamenywa, if you know.
Yes.
Ezilalini you don't invite people. The moment they see smoke, they start coming. They start coming.
And then we also thought of a church esemthatha still, and then nalapho kwacaba, in fact kwacabana the pastor of that church my church MTAD. Okay, you want to sign what? Okay, he will let ban, no, so hey, people are gonna come, and it was going to be in the afternoon, so abantu wasn't be free. So I'm gonna know it's not gonna work. So we thought of finding a venue, and then that's when we tried to look for venues as intimate around MTAD, where we could also be able to have lunch afterwards.
Yes, a place that we will use as a space for us to sign as well as eat, and also be like comfortable, kuyo, private and all.
And then you found it. I feel like, guys, even if we're going on trips, he looks for the places. He knows how to look for it now. So you found Mayfair, their, what is it called? Conference halls,
yeah.
That was so nice. You're very cooperative, very professional. Send the email, they would respond promptly. What do you want? The setup, like everything.
Yeah, they were quite responsive.
They were
and
so good.
When we arrived, still they were very eager to assist from.
Because normally we were not supposed to eat in the conference hall. We're supposed to go eat in the restaurant.
Hall, yeah.
But then no, man, we're having an intimate situation here. But okay, then they helped us set a table, because it was a big conference hall. I hope we've got a video showing.
Yeah, we will upload a couple of
snaps here and
there.
It was a big hall. So on the other side there were chairs, like 15 chairs. And on the other side there was a long table with chairs in a corner. So after people sat Sasana and they did everything, we went and sat on the long table and ate palm.
And the other thing that happened is that while we have already set the date and everything, boom, a funeral in my family on the same day.
Oh, so we had to change the dates.
On the same day, there's a funeral. We did not change
No,
it.
we didn't change the date.
We
On
didn't
the same
change
day
the
of
date.
Utsigi.
On the same date of our signing, there was a funeral.
Our signing. Yes.
Ekhaya. So abantu abadala were saying, Sithini, what do we do now? Because the date yomngcwabo ibekiwe, and with amakhaza, you can't keep istumbu long enough. That's a charge for every day, as far as I know. And it meant to attend the funeral, and after the funeral,
we need to
drive to Mthatha. But the family was very cooperative and willing to support us in the whole thing, even though they still did not understand. It's funny because ngokuba besiya eMthatha, they still did not know inoba yinto enjani lena, unxitywa ntoni, how, like, they just did not have a clue or an idea of what to expect. They're deciding to sign.
And my other thing was that because our parents had not met before that day, and the date Gatsiki was already set, which was the day after we signed.
Yes.
So then going back deep down, you know what? I know normally under normal circumstances, people do the weddings or proper wedding, then the following day family so the families meet at the wedding, and then by the time you go there, the families have met, your mom knows where you're going, your parents know where you're going, your family. So it helped in our advantage as well, because now our parents met at our signing ceremony.
Yeah.
And so when I left, she knew, but actually right in the family, because she has met them, as compared to if I hadn't. I think she would have been more worried if she didn't know where I'm going. But now she knew the people I was going to, because she had met them, so that's another advantage in terms of deciding to sign instead of waiting for the wedding.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how we chose the venue, and then we had to choose people. And then in terms of outfits, guys,
outfits are always a lot. Like, I don't think just because of our situation or like whatever was happening, I think everyone always has a story of an outfit for an event. Because for me, for instance, a shirt.
But you, like, at first you were quite organized, because we went and looked for your suit. We found his nice suit at Zara. We bought it. He bought a shirt. a white shirt, as you guys saw.
Because I already had it.
You already had the shirt.
I
Oh, you
already had a
you bought
shirt.
the shirt when you're going to
To
the
a
wedding.
Yeah.
So you're going to use the same shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was sorted. Then what if he's gonna watch this video? Guys, I got. And then I decided, but okay, I wanted to wear a cream white dress or a white dress, ne? But I wasn't sure about white. But then I found like a body hugging dress, shamble with arms like this. I like this kind of things, yeah, boy. And then I saw a nice dress on Pinterest. Oh, we first went window shopping to see, but are we going to see any dresses we like a month before, ne? So I bought a logo that I was wearing at our signing ceremony. Such one, it's our number one on the list, ne? And then we didn't go shopping anymore. We forgot about the dress.
Yeah.
Then I saw a nice dress on Pinterest. That this is the one. And then this other guy that was Tungelayo, he's very good, by the way. Like, he does lawaine. So I decided that, okay, you know what, please do this dress for me. And then he said okay, and then he did the dress, just that he couldn't find the exact material of the arm lace. And then improviser ngento as similar. And so I'm very picky. If I said I want this thing, hence I don't like shopping for Indo specific, because if it's in my head, I had found it in the shop. Yeah, bro. So now I just couldn't accept it because it wasn't what I wanted, Gwingalo, even though it was nice and I feel like if I didn't send him a picture of what I wanted, I would have probably worn that dress.
Yeah.
But now I knew what I wanted. And so Classifica, it's not exactly what we liked. I was so sad. But anyway,
you were so sad.
You
were so sad. Like, after we went to see and fit it, with me, I was like, okay, it right. I was like, it right. And she said it's okay, it's fine. Like, she was not excited about it. But like, in Lilin, she just wasn't getting it. She was just not getting it. And she kept on saying, you know what?
It's not
the one. And the food.
I mean, what if we never decide to do a wedding and that was my actual wedding dress, you know? Because we never know what we'll decide tomorrow. So anyway, I decided, but I had to have a nice way of telling him, but I'm not going to be able to wear it, yeah, bro. And then he said, but now we should send more money. He'll look for the exact material. And I was like, it's fine. And then I told him that my sister bought me a dress in Joburg, which was not true, but if he's watching, sorry. And then we went and bought the dress. Oh, and then I went to do my nails for the day before the signing. 2 days before the signing, I went to do my nails. And then down like YDE. And then I saw the dress again. It was the only dress, guys. And then when we went the first time, it was one. And then when we went there again, when I went there again alone, I saw it and I called you. On the video, this is the dress.
It's the one.
I don't care. It's the dress.
The one.
And then I bought it. And then I went and bought it the following day because I had forgotten my wallet, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. And then that's how I ended up with that beautiful dress.
It was so nice.
Oh.
It's so nice.
I was like, I'll put a picture here.
But like,
us invite her to a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know. So even if I'm doing it, guys, invite me. I'm gonna be the star. I'm gonna wear it. It's so beautiful. And then that's how I actually bought the dress. So that's what our outfits were. Well, Anaya, she wasn't even, like, she was sleeping the whole time when we were signing. But she was awake during the signing. Then she slept towards before the lunch.
I think she got bored. There were no other kids there.
Yeah.
Like, there was absolutely nothing to do for her. So I paranyisiwe and she fell asleep.
There are a few pictures with her. She wore her normal white dress that she already had.
Yeah. For me, with my shirt, I realized and figured but we left the shirt in Durban. So we had to leave as Lalini to look
on the day of signing.
To look for a lot of things. Like there's a couple of things that you need to bring to the marriage officer, right? Such as your ID photos, such as
copies.
They need to be certified first of all.
Apparently they don't
certified.
have to.
Certified ID copies and ID photos and Nsakumbuli, what else, but we had to fix those things before, because everything was meant to start at 2. So before that, we had to make sure that all those
Everything is
documents
sorted.
are ready for the marriage officer. And then I had to look for a shirt. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
back then?
yes, they ironed it for me at the shop, and then the neighbor corner payana. So that in the amber I was already wearing it, because packing it as a shwabanisa again, so I had to just wear it.
You bought the shirt and Gaps, and we were signing Mayfair. If you guys know Mthatha, there's a mall, then there's a hotel that is a conference hall. So you bought it at the mall right next to the hotel.
Yeah, so that in Figure Hotel, I say right, it was fine.
Yeah.
If Gaps wants to sponsor this video, they can contact us, but
Okay, watching.
this is a genuine
Yes.
this is a genuine review.
Yeah.
They
were great.
were just amazing.
There was this lady, I think she was a manager or something last year's law, because I went to her and I showed her a picture of something we saw of a nice table setup that was at Mayfair. That's why we would like to have this set up at a conference hall, but it's not allowed. So the paper, no, we are having this intimate situation and we would like to all eat here. And then they took food, it was a buffet. They took food from the restaurant and went and set up upstairs. They brought everything. The guy that was helping out, I don't know what he is getting again, but Lona was bringing everything to us. He was so professional. Sometimes the extra tablecloths, he would just bring 4 at the same time.
Yeah.
He was so good. I wish I knew his name.
Yeah, but they were just amazing. The staff there was
Yeah.
amazing. You ask for one little thing, they do it
Bring a lot.
professionally
Yeah.
on time. And
So anyway, again, that's how our outfits and the venue and our families got there. We signed. On the day, we decided back and in the game like in dance, remember we do Tsiki today and then we sign tomorrow, because I feel like
yeah, it's fun.
I didn't want
it's a
to
different order. I think singabantu be last minutes, because outfit is like we had to fetch them ebusuku
after signing.
if zazingamlingani, we don't know what was gonna happen.
And I thought they didn't fit me, can't is it right?
Because we had to go to somewhere Mthatha ndiyilibele igama lalaa
Hillcrest.
ndawo. We had to go to Hillcrest to fetch them ebusuku then before we went
Yeah.
home.
So anyway, okay, guys, I feel like we were all under pressure.
Yeah, I think sometimes izinto ezenziwe under pressure
They turn out
they
great.
turn out great, because in our ngokubona kwethu thina we had an amazing day. Our families
It was
said
so
they
amazing.
had an amazing time. Like I can't complain, I can't fault our signing ceremony on anything.
Nothing.
We had 16 people, I think, and
Yeah, so guys, my cousin, the pastor was helping us, flexible, ne? He is so flexible. He decided to invite his 2 other friends. At first I was like, Buti,
and for each head kuyabhatalwa ke, just know.
so now he invites these people. I'm so grateful he called them. That lady gave an amazing speech. I feel like she offered the stamps about you're getting married.
Yeah. And I think she should charge people for talking back
Definitely.
to her.
I feel like if and when we do our wedding, we need to call her again.
Yeah, she needs
She's
to be there.
amazing.
And I think even for people who got married like a long time ago, it's easy for them
Revived.
to get revived by all the things that she was saying.
Yeah.
And the amazing thing is that she's still young. Bancinci kakhulu with husband wakhe,
Yeah.
but what the things that they were saying and all the advices and everything was just on point.
Even abantu abadala said, thetha kamnandi lo mntana. She spoke so well. I'm so glad she came. And then our people, our guests, some of them had to do speeches. They spoke. Oh my gosh, guys, I was crying.
As always.
I was crying so much. First of all, I cried before everything happened. When we got there and sat down, and then Ubud said, let's sing this song that talks about family of love. That is my family of love. I was crying the entire time. I gave this beach game. And said,
We were just bowling, yeah.
But anyway, it was amazing. And if you feel like you are going to get married soon and you are contemplating whether or not to do a wedding sooner or later, I hope this video helps you to
make that decision.
Yeah, better make a decision that will suit you guys. If you guys plan everything properly on time, I still think getting married immediately is also good, ne? If you can afford it at that time and you can afford what you want.
What you want, yeah.
Ungalokhi back uthi yo ndandifuna la lokho, but our budget was 10K. I don't know how much dresses are, but if
you haven't even started looking.
I know the designs, not the prices. So I feel like if you at any point have to compromise when it comes to your wedding, then don't do it until you get to a point where you will not have to compromise, because you hopefully only get married once. So get married right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have you got anything else to say?
Nope, I have nothing to say.
That's the end. We are going to be at Pofke. It's the end of the video. You probably have already seen the videos we've been inserting. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and please comment down below with anything to converse. Please ring the bell so that when we post videos you see them immediately and be the notification gang. Please also like the video if you did like it. Please also share. Thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Please share the video with your friends and families so that we can continue growing this Magabuko fam. Actually, I feel like we should have a name, but the thing later on, mom, because it's in a relationship.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video.